Game's going to be a big game. I think our team's ready for it too. You know, there was worries, you know, after beating Santa Barbara and then coming into a game like this, you cannot be as pumped up, but I think our team's ready for the task.
Santa Barbara, it's hard to get up the next week because it's just such an exciting game. So we're trying to avoid the letdown this week.
Well, what Coach doesn't know is that our team is very pumped up for this game, if only because one of our players has received a few anonymous phone calls from an Oxnard booster chanting Bumpus, 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 who is the star quarterback for Oxnard. You know, we get really fired up about this because, you know, we don't like these guys and they don't like us, and it's going to be a brawl out there.
This week, it could mean the Channel League Championship for the San Marcos Royals, a team that hasn't quite gotten there since 1978.
We've been very consistent the last 4 years. Last year we came in second and we were one game away from winning it, and so you know we've been knocking on the door, and this year we hope to go through the door.
I got a phone call from Patrick Manning today. We wish you guys all the best luck. Congratulations on a great season. This is go out and win the Channel League Championship all by yourself. Talk about all reasons what you have to do, what's at stake. You all know what's at stake. And if you want to be the outright champion, you're not allowed to have a letdown. You're a true championship team to stand all at the top. You go out and do what you have to do tonight to win this football game. Each man, one guy at a time, do what they have to do to get the job done. This game is yours. You've got to go out and take it. Defense, they have nothing to play for. Nothing. They're just playing for homecoming in front of the hometown. They don't have a Channel League championship at stake. They don't have a number one seed at stake. They don't have a playoff at stake. They have nothing. This is their last game of their season. You go out and stuff down right now. Yeah! You can't wait a quarter. You can't wait till the second half. You got to go right out to shoot. No walking around. Full speed tonight. Full speed. You play hard. There won't be no letdown if you just play hard. That's all you have to do. Yeah. Bow your head. Let us pray. Pray in your own way. Pray not to win, God willing we shall. Pray that no one is hurt on your team. Pray to give 100% of your body. I thank God He's allowed us to coach you. You thank God He's allowed you to play this game. Good luck. God bless. Let's go, baby. Full speed.
The San Marcos Royals finished the regular season in a blaze of glory. Against Oxnard, they ignited a dazzling display of big plays.
Let's get right out to the action and find out. We head out to Oxnard High School with San Marcos going for their first league championship since 1978. And Oxnard, well, the Yellow Jackets could be a great team, and sometimes they make some big mistakes. They kind of hand the championship to the Royals on a silver platter tonight. They fumble the opening kickoff, and Eric Romo recovers for San Marcos. Steve Guzman turning it on. He had 203 yards, 3 touchdowns on the night. Gets some great blocking here, 53 yards. Give it to Guzman again. He takes it in himself for one of his 3 touchdowns. Then it's Hector Gonzalez for San Marcos making a sweet catch. Final score in this game, 29-13. The Royals give it to them. They are Channel League champions, finishing the season 6-1 in league, 8-2 overall.
Coach, on behalf of the Channel League. All right. Here's the game ball.
It was everybody getting here. It was the Scout D guys pushing every week. It was the Scout O guys. You didn't get here by yourselves. You got here as a 60-man squad. You've done something that no other team has done in a long time at San Marcos. You're the undisputed heavyweight. League and possibly a number 4 seed overall in the playoffs. Guys, San Marcos has never been past the second round, guys. Yeah! We're going, baby! Let's go, guys! Let's go,
But when the season began, the team's personality was a mystery. As they emerged from the shadows of a successful 1991 campaign. It was clear from the start that the Royals possessed talented individuals. But it was the way they worked together that provided the team with its competitive character. A unique identity was forged from close bonds and firm friendships. A belief in themselves and each other enabled the 1992 San Marcos Royals to overcome obstacles on the road to the playoffs. When they reached their destination, they had proved that the 1992 season was the best ever. Opening day beckoned the Royals with a bright promise under the lights. Against Camarillo, the Royals were paced by the running of number 34, Steve Guzman. And the passing of number 2, Dan LaGreca, to number 22, Brian Ritchie, and number 18, Hector Gonzalez. But it was the defense, led by returning starters Dare Holdren, Greg Perkins, and Pete McNamara, as they shut down all CIF running back Fahali Campbell on the way to a convincing 24-14 win over the CIF semifinalist Scorpions. One week later, the Royals faced one of their toughest challenges as they went up against all-CIF quarterback Keith Smith. But the Royals played swarming defense, led by first-year starters Joe Stockhow and Jaime Gutierrez. The defense showed an ability to block kicks, as Pete McNamara snuffed out 2. On offense, Steve Guzman had his first of 5 games over 200 yards as the Royals showed a punishing ground attack on their way to a 34-20 victory over Marmani League champion Newbury Park. Week 3 brought big plays from the defense, sparked by number 51, Dare Holdren, and number 70, Jaime Gutierrez.
Again, it's going to be another turnover for Lompoc, and this time it's Jamie Gutierrez picking it up for San Marcos. Oh, he breaks that tackle, and he's in for the score. It's 25-21. San Marcos has the...
Guzman checked in with another 200-yard effort, but it was big plays against the Royals that gave them a wake-up call as they dropped a wild finish, 35-30 against Lompoc. Spacious running lanes opened by a demolition crew showcase the county's best offense. The offensive line was anchored by the triplet brothers from different mothers. Number 63, All-League, All-County, All-CIF center Caleb Brown. This fraternity led an offense that eclipsed nearly every offensive record, rushing for over 2,600 yards, passing for almost 2,000 yards. Total yardage went from 3,200 to 4,600. Converted defensive tackle, number 52, Dan Liddell. Second-year starter, all-league guard, number 79, Mike Carroll. Stabilizing the perimeter were tackles. Number 77, first-year starter Kyle Robeson. Number 50, senior Richard Vancinas. Number 64, Rodrigo Luna. Here, number 50, Vancinas secures the corner. Luna and Robinson form a gate, while Vancinas gives LaGreca time to find Flores downfield. Robeson opens the hole. Those turning their backs on the Royals' defensive line did so at their own risk. But then it was no picnic to mount a head-on challenge against these shock troops. Number 59, two-time All-Leaguer Greg Perkins, whose quick feet and ability to pursue were his strong point. Number 53, All-League nose guard Bill Horseman clogged the middle like he owned it. Number 70, Jaime Gutierrez, played with such passion and heart that he earned respect of everyone around him. Specialists, number 39, Dave Williams, number 72, Willie Jones, and number 73, Rufino Ramirez, also played key roles. The Royals covered punts and kickoffs with a passion, led by number 56, Manny Esparza, number 31, Paul Chackle, number 41, Gil Velasquez, and number 55, George Hetzron. Number 40, Seth Uhrig, was one of the leading kickers in the CIF. San Marcos used a variety of fake punts and trick plays to keep opponents honest. Here, Eric Kelly gets the first down. Gonzalez finds Aaron Molinar out of punt formation. Holdren scores a touchdown off the fumble-rooski. Guzman on the sweep pass. Gonzalez on the double pass. On defense, the Royals love to try to cause a turnover on every play. They practice with that in mind. And played out of their minds. Royal defensive backs, lightning hits, ravaged receivers, and also stole their thunder, as all four starters were named All-League players. Number 29, All-County Eric Romo, roamed the field like a man possessed.
defense. Heck of a job, Walker.
Number 22, two-way starter Brian Ritchie, played like a Tasmanian devil. Number 80, Robbie Bryans, solidified the group into the league's best. Number 4, two-year starter Pete McNamara, played cornerback like an inside linebacker.
Gonzalez to Sislo, and then he's stuck by McNamara. Beautiful hit, and that pumps the Royals up.
Yeah, look at them. They go roll around to each other and say, nice hit, buddy. I'm going to beat yours next time. 2nd down and 10. The ball on the 20. Pump fake by Spencer, and he goes up top. And it looks like perhaps an interception.
And it
is. Pete McNamara. We looked like we might have another simultaneous possession from last week's game, but McNamara comes down with it cleanly.
Number 21, Damian Garcia, was a hitman in uniform. If the Energizer Bunny ever does wear down, San Marcos has a human replacement. His name, Steve Guzman, and he just keeps going and going and going.
Well, basically, we just came out and did our stuff. I want to give a credit to my line. The line did a great job.
League opener showcased a school and county record performance by Guzman as he rushed for 314 yards on 49 carries and found the end zone 4 times. Besides Guzman, the Royals offense cranked out 539 yards, ran more than 80 plays, and reeled off 30 first downs, as the Royals defeated preseason favorite Ventura 38-32. In a swirling fog at Valley Stadium, San Marcos bewildered Hueneme with magic tricks and major hits. The biggest tricks were Eric Romo's school record 99-yard kickoff return and Danny LaGreca's 3 touchdown passes, 2 of which to Brian Ritchie. Major hits were provided by a defense that sacked Viking quarterback 6 times, 2 each by number 39, Dave Williams, and number 51, Dare Holdren, en route to the 41-14 win. Aaron Molinar. Brian Ritchie. Hector Gonzalez. Larry Flores. Does it really matter who has the ball when the Royals' yardage-eating machine is on the field? It didn't matter against Rio Mesa as the Royals shook off an early injury to Guzman and rolled up 559 yards of offense to post a 40-13 win. At Valley Stadium, San Marcos simply demolished Dos Pueblos on their quest for an unprecedented third city championship. The Royal defense should have been charged with assault and battery.
The snap. That's going to be scooped up by Eric Kelly, and he gets tripped up, and lucky for the Chargers was they could have been down 21-0. 1 yard line for the Chargers. They give it to Honnold, and he has nowhere to go.
Oh, Dare Holdren right on the center.
Led by a dominating performance up front by Mike Carroll and blitzing linebackers Dare Holdren, Eric Kelly, and Tom Mazzocca.
And they'll go right to the air, big rush, and Gonzalez will have to go down. DP has to give Armando a little bit more time, and Dare Holdren's chasing him down, and he's got him, and he forces him to throw the ball. Who rolled up 47. Mazzocca, a big rush, and he rips Gonzalez down.
That is just an outstanding line rush by a linebacker at the high school level. Tom Mazzocca just bulldogged.
San Marcos forced 6 fumbles, sacked Charger quarterback 6 times, and held the Charger offense to minus yards rushing. The defense also produced 2 third-quarter touchdowns as Dave Williams blocked a punt and Eric Romo intercepted an Armando Gonzalez pass for a touchdown. These brutes from San Marcos have quite a rap sheet against their Goleta rivals, with the senior class having shut out the Chargers 4 years in a row.
2nd and 10, ball rests on the 27. Low snap handled by Gonzalez. And now his ball is picked off, and he has a lot of room on the sideline. Eric Romo going all the way for the score.
He's going to go 99 yards on a kickoff return this year against Ventura, and now he takes it back about 65, 70 yards with the interception.
Bad break for Gonzalez and the Chargers.
Well, Rick, the Royal defense has simply been outstanding in a word tonight.
They go to Molinar. He has room, lots of room. He could go. He will go all the way.
The offense barely had to get involved, but when it did, it made the most of it, with Aaron Molinar's 80-yard touchdown run and Danny LaGreca's trio of touchdown passes, 2 to Brian Glass.
Becca looks into the end zone, has a man standing right there for the easy touchdown. Brian Glass.
Yeah, great play fake by LaGreca. It did look like a run from up here, and the smooth senior with the good hands, LaGreca just casually rolled to his left, took his time, and threw it beautifully to Brian Glass for the score.
Offensive running backs, number 34, Steve Guzman, number 11, Aaron Molinar, and number 3, Dave Minez, displayed an aggressive style of play that suggested a kinship to the Royal defense. Number 11, Aaron Molinar's smooth style was an inspiration.
gut, and he has room, a lot of room.
While Molinar was an inspiration, number 34, Steve Guzman, was a revelation. Unheralded at the start of the season, Guzman went on to become the county's leading ground gainer, piling up over 1,900 yards and 18 touchdowns on his way to becoming an all-CIF selection and holder of just about every school record. While Guzman provided the heat for the highest scoring offense in school history, Danny LaGreca provided the light for the second consecutive. LaGreca drew from an imposing fleet of receivers. He had ultra-quick possession receivers in number 7, Larry Flores, and number 22, Brian Ritchie. And for the second straight year, LaGreca was the county's leading passer and the two-time all-county quarterback. Honors he added to his title of 1992 Channel League MVP.
Larry Flores is there. It's 27-21. San Marcos up.
Improvisational skills enabled Danny to escape many a jam, as did his uncanny ability to throw on the run. But LaGreca's most important safety valve was number 18, all-league, all-county wide receiver Hector Gonzalez. The pair's successful partnership will go down as the school's best. Gonzalez's 51 catches for 12 TDs attest to the strength for an amazing ability to make the big play. A group of all-leaguers and record setters, these Fab Four roam the field on a mission of mayhem and destruction. Number 42, Eric Kelly, the only junior in the group, had a knack for being in the right place at the right time. Number 97, Joe Stockhouse, was a human octopus. His ability to reel in ball carriers with tentacle-like precision was devastating. Number 44, Tom Mazzocco, produced 13 of the Royals' 55 sacks, the highest in school history. Mazzocco's boundless enthusiasm was infectious. Number 51, Dare Holdren, established himself as a high-velocity hitman, capable of exploding with sudden impact. Holdren led the team in almost every defensive category as he rode an endless wave of postseason awards that mirrored the Royals season. The Channel League and County MVP was the most dominant player on a dominant team.
of course. Coach Garcia, number one. We're number one. But that doesn't count with the game. I think that since Coach Garcia changed the defense back, it should be a little bit better. Yeah, hopefully. So I think we'll pull through, and then with Pecker, Bucket, and Orlando, and Justin, and I don't want to. We got our offense. Marcel, and Tony making all the interceptions. I think we should be really good.
And Chino is our main kicker. Yeah, and he's good.
They don't want no green and gold. They don't want it. And if they want some green and gold, then come and get some.
For Terry's prediction, Dare Holdren will recover 2 fumbles. Dare Holdren will have 3 sacks, along with Joe Stockout coming around the outside. The Dons will not be able to stop Steve Guzman, like any other team is not be able to stop him. Tom Mazeko will have a sack. Ray Walker will have under 100 yards. Ryan Ritchie will have the game of his career at San Marcos High. Hector Gonzalez will break 14 yards for a 21-yard touchdown. Our offense with Danny LaGreca. Danny will go 16 for 18. No interceptions. He'll have 200 yards. Basically, the Dons don't have a chance.
All right. We're number one. The Royals are tonight. Steve Guzman's back. He's going to do really good. Danny LaGreca, our quarterback, he's going to do awesome. We're number one.
A slip in the mud set up a showdown against Santa Barbara the likes of this rivalry has never seen. At stake, the city championship, the Channel League championship, and a playoff berth. Both teams came into the game with outstanding records and outstanding players, as a sellout crowd jammed into Peabody Stadium.
Go, Santa Marta.
In the opening drive, the Royals used pinpoint passing to move inside the Dons' 20.
2nd and 10. LaGreca wants to air it out. He's got Gonzalez up the middle to the 35-yard line. Stays in the pocket. Once again, Guzman, left side. Ball nearly stripped away as Casey Cloud came in with the 3 from the 16. Guzman again can't find anything in the middle, and he has the ball taken away.
There, Kenji Saito strips the ball for an apparent touchdown, but a clip will call it back.
Well, that will take over, John. 1st and 10. I don't believe they're going to give him the touchdown.
The Dons are unable to mount the drive, a sign of things to come.
Right here, Ronnie, right here, buddy. This regulation extends to all schools. To all school events, thank you for your cooperation.
Ritchie's return helps set up the Royals' first score. Danny LaGreca hits Larry Flores for a 15-yard touchdown. The Royal defense continues its physical play, setting up up their first of 5 turnovers.
Spencer from the 15, a little dump pass to the tight end, Chris Nelson. Gives a shake and is run out of bounds with force by Joe Stockhaug. And
I think that's going to give him the flag, but I don't see one.
Spencer once again under center. Royals shifting on the line. There's a bad snap on the handoff exchange. Second down. LaGreca to the air again, looking for Gonzalez, has him, and he's out of bounds.
Guzman's second fumble slows the Royals down. Unable to run, the Dons go to the air. But great coverage by Bryans and pressure by Stockhaug and Holdren continue to frustrate Santa Barbara.
After the penalty, the Dons with 2nd and 25, and it may be worse as Spencer run out of bounds and greeted by Joe Stockhaug once again.
Joe
Richie shakes loose again to put the Royals in scoring opportunity.
Back on 3rd down and 5 from the Don 31. LaGreca up top. He's got Ricci, who is nailed out of bounds.
But again, the Royals just miss on 4th down. The Dons continue to try and run the ball, but the results are the same as Stockhaug and Romo apply the pressure that caused the Dons their 2nd turnover. The Royals settle for a field goal this time to go up 9-0. The Dons have to revert to tricks to score before the half. In the second half, the Royals continue their aggressive play as Perkins and Stockhaug anchor the right side. Pete McNamara has a spectacular interception for the Royals' 3rd turnover. The Dons continue to try to run against the Royals. This time, it's Eric Kelly's turn to recover a fumble. No finesse. This time, 4 straight runs by Guzman. Put the Royals up 15-6. The Royals continue to swarm on defense.
The Don, Spencer with a quick pump fake now over the middle. He's got Bolden and Torlando still on his feet.
Great coverage by Bryans, and a big third down sack by Mazzocco puts the Dons out of field goal range.
Great defense.
Let's go!
Third down and 5, Santa Barbara, 4:05 left, and a heavy rush, and down goes Spencer. Tom O'Sullivan.
The Royals drive the length of the field using short passes. And on 4th and 8, LaGreca hits Gonzalez. The Royals go up 22-6. Bolden goes coast to coast, keeping the Dons close, 22-13. But back come the Royals as Guzman goes 54 yards on this play, 9 on the next. The Royals go up 29-13.
The Royal defense led an all-out assault on the Dons, whose longest run from scrimmage was a mere... Dustin Spencer and Torlando Bolden were held in check all night, with great coverage by Royal DBs, and a relentless pass rush by Perkins, Mazzocco, the offensive line, led by Carroll, Robeson, and Brown, opened huge holes for Guzman, who gained 228 yards on 38 carries and found the end zone 2 times. Dan LaGreca's pinpoint passing to Gonzalez, Ritchie, and Flores produced an efficient... The Royals dominated every phase of the game in a 32-13 victory on enemy. The week that Superman died did not figure to be an easy one for championship football, and San Marcos High had to fight its way through a crisis Friday night in the opening round of the CIF playoffs. But the Royals would go on to play another round, thanks to the men of steel, their overpowering defense. The Royals eliminated the visitors' running game with Holdren and Mazzacco, contained the passing game with plays by Ritchie, Romo, and Bryans, and stopped the punting game on Dare Holdren's block and Pete McNamara's recovery. In the second half, the offense got on track with 5 straight completions to Gonzalez to blow the game wide open as the Royals went on to win 24-7. The Royals ended decades of frustration, rallying twice in the second half to defeat Nogales 27-23. Led by Daniel LaGreca's accurate passing to Ritchie and Gonzalez. Big plays on defense, starting with Holdren and Eric Kelly, and finishing with this Joe Stockhouse forced fumble, scoop, and run.
These two guys have been at San Marcos since 1974. For 90 years. That's a long time. Thank you much, Brett. They've been through every playoff win and every playoff loss the school's had except for a couple. And they finally got to the semifinals, first time in their career. We got a game ball for you guys, too. Hey, all right, first of all, guys, if Bruce wasn't such a knucklehead and took all the balls away, we'd have one here for you. But, okay, here's a guy who's been in the program for 4 years, and he wasn't able to finish because of his immigration policy. Still didn't leave out. You've never been hurt, okay, and had to miss out. You feel like you're no longer part of the team, and that ain't true.
Never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be, and so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fail, if I
Royals had run out of time, but they never ran out of courage. Though they were grounded in their quest for a first ever CIF championship, nothing could change the fact that they had soared to the top flight of high school football. They were powered by emotion and had the power to stir emotion. The players came in various sizes, but they were all shaped and united by friendship and mutual respect.
Ready for Channel 81, baby. CIF.
Channel 8 chats. No one else. No one else.
Yeah, come on. Number one. There you go.
Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be, and so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve.
Sad part of the movie? Better not.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's life.
Make sure you have everything, including your helmet.
In 1992, the Royals were the best ever.